This is a virtual reality, or I would say a 3D factory diagram or image of the factory. You can have a virtual reality experience through this diagram or image. Let's go to the solution.
That's the IoT platform.
Since we are not having real devices in this solution, in this particular demo, so we have created a simulator to send the sensor data. So we have various scenarios modeled here. One of them is like a low charge on an AGV. We can initiate an inventory count on a drone. You have 2 doors wherein you can demo a scenario where you have a issue with one of the doors, and then you can, based on rules, you can automatically switch the operation from the door which has an issue to a second door. We also monitor the shipping operations on the warehouse through sensor. Now let's look at the IoT asset monitoring application. Now in the IoT asset monitoring application, you also have a view of all the assets on a global map. It could be pertaining to one warehouse or multiple warehouses. So we'll show you in this demo we have just modeled one warehouse with few assets. There's a forklift, you have 2 doors, you have a shelf which has sensor, we have 2 AGVs and 1 drone. Now what we will simulate here is initiating an inventory count through a drone. So I'm switching on the inventory count event. So what this is going to actually do is it is going to send the drone to the inventory location, take the inventory, and report if there is any mismatch in the inventory. So let's go to the IoT Asset Monitoring Cloud. So what you now see here is the drone has already gone and completed its operation. It's gone to the location. It has recorded the inventory, and what has happened is there is a mismatch. So there is one open incident that has been reported. Now we go and look at the incident. In this screen you can see all the incidents pertaining to the drone. So to get into more details, we go into an incident dashboard. The incident dashboard shows you all the incidents that are there pertaining to the entire warehouse. So there is one incident which we just saw, which is open. So we look into the details of that incident. So here what we find is there is a message that the inventory count mismatch. There is an inventory count mismatch in the dock. The scanned and inventory count is actually 46 quantities, whereas the expected count was 50. So as there is a mismatch, this incident has been created. Now we are going to change the status from open to work in process. So what we want to show you here is a 2-way communication. The first communication was from the drone, which checked the inventory and gave the message to the IoT asset monitoring application. Now once we change the position to work in process, that we are looking at the incident, we are taking care of the mismatch, the drone is going to go back to its original location. So now going back to the map, see, now if you see the drone was earlier at this location, now it has gone back to the resting location and it's completed its activity. Now what you can do next is we can go into the transaction system or a warehouse, or I would say the warehouse management cloud. Now in the warehouse management cloud, what you have here is all the outbound. What you can do here is all the outbound and inbound transactions. You can receive material through a purchase order. You can generate a license number plate, and as well as you can do an outbound shipping transaction. Now, pertaining to the current demo that we were showing you, that's the inventory count. What we're going to do is we're going to query the active inventory, and we're going to update the inventory quantity. So I'm just going to search for the location where the drone had. So I've just queried that particular inventory location, and I'm going to now modify the quantity as suggested by the drone after doing a physical verification. So I modify the quantity to 48 as suggested by the drone, and I also provide a reason code why I modified the quantity. Now you can define various reason codes in the application as per your business requirements. And I then submit the quantity. So you see now the current quantity has been updated to 48.
Great. And I've seen that you can also manage the drone, the AGV as well.
Yeah, now we can show you another scenario of the AGV. Now I'm just going back to my simulator. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to trigger an unexpected low charge on AGV event. And now when I go and look at my IoT asset monitoring, now if you see, the incident count has increased to 2. I click on the incident count, and then I see that there is a incident related to the AGV, and when I look at the incident, I see yes, there is an unexpected low charge on the AGV. I want to take some action on that, so I first send that particular AGV which has low charge to the charging dock. Now if I go and look at my asset monitoring map, the first AGV has gone to the charging location. Now I have another AGV which was there previously at the charging dock, which has a full charge. Now I'm going to send that for its regular operation in place of the first AGV. Now I'm going to deploy this AGV to an inbound location. Now when I go back to my map, if you can see, my AGV2 has gone to the location,
Okay.
our work location.
Great. And I see that you have also something which is showing the flows of your warehouse as well.
Yeah. So all of these transactions are recorded, and you can have a historical view of these transactions. You can look at what has happened in the past, and then you cannot. Refresh my screen. So this is my basically the VR application, wherein you can actually go and record all the transactions. You can replay the past history, find out your bottlenecks, and take appropriate action. So,
Great. Thank you so much, Sanjay. Great presentation. And yeah, we are inviting people to join you on the Hannover Mess.
thank you.